One Punch Wonder is just a hugely compelling and powerful exploration of all of the unhealthy ways that we teach men what it is to be male in this culture. And I just recommend everyone to see it. I think every boy in Australia needs to see this play as a matter of urgency.
What I did experience was a rush, a challenge, just an onslaught of really uncomfortable stuff that I have to think about that I can't ignore anymore.
That, especially as a woman, that you need to find your self-worth before going into any kind of relationship and like love, and that's not the most important thing.
Showing it from different angles and showing a light-hearted side of things as well as a much darker and sinister side of the industry.
The content of it was, quite balanced, took like a nuanced view of a very complicated modern social issue.
I found it extremely confronting to see that we were like almost right in the middle of the violence in the story. But I think that's what kept me really engaged.
My 16-year-old son's just starting on that journey of a bit of peer pressure to have a few drinks at the party. For him to hear this message now, rather than when he's 18 and actually going out and in that situation, might impact his attitude towards substances now.
It's something that you really don't see. You really don't get that from anyone in your social circle, and you don't see that in mainstream media either.
I know that I can affect change in my kids. So the way that I have conversations with my kids and teach my kids what's okay, what's not okay.
Not to hide what you're going through and to talk about it with people that you trust.
Believing and knowing, which can be quite hard, is that you are worthy to live a life free from violence.
Everyone needs to see the show. I had picked up so much of information and I thought I'm an expert in this area.
That was really sort of, profound that I watched it with my family in a way, because it's something that we've never explicitly talked about.
If you get an opportunity to come and see these shows, please take them. Please start those conversations. Take away what you've seen in these shows. Take it away. Have those conversations with your friends. Have those conversations with your family.
Things like this are not changing the collective consciousness fast enough, and we need to. I want to be able to say to my son, be a man, and be proud of that.
People that are willing to make the change and willing to listen to this, it'll have a really strong impact on the community.
It's a very powerful story. It's a very vivid way of describing it, and it's one that brings a lot of thoughtful analysis of what's going on.
It always happens to somebody else, doesn't it? It's not my problem, but I don't think we can turn a blind eye to this situation.